It's us. We're back. We're shopping now.
Yes.
We killed Mercurio in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We killed Mercurio. I still can't get over the fact the fucker tried to kill me. Okay, we were arseholes. What's up? This guy
could save a life, you know.
reminds me of that small person we don't mention.
Isn't it
Hard
complete?
apex predator. That's what that
I don't
is.
think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
1 or 2?
2.
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, if you have to ask.
1 or 2?
1.
Yay. Right. Obviously shopping shadow controls the shopping. We don't need to sell Mercurio's journal, but we will sell those pills and that baseball bat and a pistol. I hate fucking pistols.
You know we're like
Gun expert. And yet I don't use guns. It's
the only time I used guns because my character I wanted to specialize
in the sewers with a special Spaz 12 shotgun, which I bought from Mercurio, which I can't even the flamethrower I got from Mercurio.
Well, we've still got Knox. Knox can get the pawn shop to sell us guns.
Yeah, but he can't sell us heavy duty industrial equipment. Not the kind of guns I want to buy.
Well,
Right, let's go talk to the pussy.
mm.
Boom chicka wow wow. Yes, I said pussy. Because we're going to stroke her cat. She is a nice cat. See what bands we got here. Mr. Monster? Not bad at all. I like them. Die My Darling? They're pretty good. Ghoultown, yeah.
These I remember. These are the original ones.
The Brides, yeah. Bella Morte. Got a lot of good bands there. They're pretty decent.
Oh yes, baby. Well, this one I'm not going to dice because we have to do it
Yeah.
to progress the game.
Grace, she's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette's bickering from here. Waiting.
Jeanette is bay.
What? Are you serious? I've worked with that bitch for like 15 years now. She's replacing me? Well, take the elevator over there and tell her she can kiss my ass. I'm out of here.
Another guy who's now lost his livelihood because of us. This Tremere is a twat!
Well, the Tremors always were twats. I mean, look at Strauss.
Yeah, but Strauss had style. And we might go and insult him and we'll end up living in the sewers with the Nosferatu forever.
At least we'll have the rats. They have to have the argument first.
That stuck up bitch.
Look at you sometimes. Oh, Celine, you really seem kind of flattering photographing with your 20th century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but yourself and destructive, vital. Find that wicked, hated type, and feeling that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin, cast the fierce tone. Go ahead, monkey. You pull your prey, make fun of my ways.
Oh, it's going to turn into a mess, isn't it?
Don't you call me
We
that.
don't know yet.
This is just getting worse. We're going to end up with 2 skill points, 19 failed quests, and be murdered by a level 1 what's-it, because we'll probably break the Masquerade 10 times and get killed by the sheriff.
Well,
So way to go, I suppose. Oh,
Please
slut.
come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Options, sir.
out of 4,
Yes.
3.
Nonsense. She's nothing but.
Options, sir.
3.
Under the half-shirt and miniskirt, she's rotten to the bone.
1 or 2.
1.
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
1 or 2.
2.
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Well, 1, obviously.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
1 or 2?
It's.
Adverts again.
I need an actual dice.
This Tremere suffers every time he does things. He has to wait for the ads to leave his eyes. His brain gets full of car dealership business. Whoa! Now
There's not get copyright content on the fucking advert in my dice app. It's a 2.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
1 or 2?
2.
I am
Sure,
vampire.
Karen, I would find that an acceptable method of dealing with one's rival. And right now, I very much need their approval to become officially recognized as the legitimate administrator of this city. Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla? Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least,
The hotel!
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
4.
I suppose he would if you killed me. But as I understand it, your existence is very tenuous at the moment, and the slightest mistake...
We're never going to get... We're going to be 5 episodes in and this will be over. 1 or 2?
1.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be
So close. I
used
wouldn't
draw
want to
out
take her on in
exercise
battle.
and
She'd
taunt.
probably just gut us faster than Mercurius.
She probably just thinks and then we die.
It's my last
Yeah,
option.
she is an
So I
adventurer.
want you to go to
Ah,
the
not
Ocean
bad.
House Hotel.
Yeah, she
find
is.
an
But she
item
does
of
dominate.
service,
I know
and bring
she's
it back.
resistant to it. So she's got mind powers.
2.
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked, so to speak.
Okay.
1.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
2.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
1 or 2?
1 or 1.
Ah.
So.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Okay, I
1 or
guess.
2?
1.
1 to 4. Another advert.
I think it's like every 5 rolls.
Number
2.
2.
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
1 or 2?
1. Oh fuck.
1 or 4?
3.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
1 or 2? 2, please.
2.
Thank Christ, we can finally leave this fucking
There you go.
place.
It's 32 rand to remove adverts.
How much?
32.
Jesus.
I'll just write my own app. Like that. If your app was actually useful and did something, yes, but all it does is it gives me a number. I could do that in an Excel spreadsheet.
Shall we talk to Knox?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, we are finding out about how ghouls work. And yes, he's telling us how to get guns at the pawn shop. And one is what we're saying.
Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh, this is insane. I saw your teeth and I was like, yeah, I think it's just sense you. It's not scary.
One or two. Oh, you said
One.
we're going the good way, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wanted. We've already agreed to save Heather, so.
Well, we got to figure out how.
But I've done it flip, so if that option comes up in the thing, we take it.
Okay.
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little
Vampire power! Woo!
Okay, well that doesn't matter, so 2.
Oh man, his name's Bertram Toad. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding!
3.
Too late. We're pushing for the option.
Ah, okay, cool.
For fuck's sake. Oh, sending me texts. Dark Elf is addicted to Borderlands. He has now received... He's got my character over 24 OP legendary items. The boy has got way too much time on his hand.
It's awesome! Man, after that first week with vampire blood, it's like the best drug. I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything.
Shamedly, I will admit that in my teenage youth, I got very excited at the thought of Heather. I would have liked to have had my own real one.
Yeah. Most of us would have liked to have had a girl in our youth, but instead we ended up as fat men playing video games.
And she was a redhead.
Yeah, it was Raven ended up as the guy who pulled crazy psycho bitches. Sex is great, yeah, except when but when there's no sex, they're throwing food processors at you.
Raven.
Raven.
Okay, I got a 3 the last roll, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
Hey, there's the blood doll. Let's refresh. Never mind.
Yeah, but we probably haven't got the skills to talk to that slut. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the